ecosystems housed within glass spheres called terrariums. Drawing down from personal experiences and historical examples, Luke reveals how these terrariums are not just decorations, but nature's research and development labs. They demonstrate crucial and ecological processes from climate regulation to biodiversity dynamics and inspire innovations in water cycle management. Luke will encourage us to adopt the lessons of terrariums to promote sustainability, highlighting how small actions can profoundly impact our planet's health. Let's give it up for Luke.
Mic test, mic test. Good. Okay. Picture this. Right in front of you is a tiny glass plate, barely bigger than a ping pong ball. It's sprinkled with moss, ferns, and tiny creatures. And guess what? Within this tiny delicate orb, life is flourishing. Relationships are forming, and secrets are brewing. Secrets that can inspire scientific study and even have significant impact on our planet. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Luke, your friendly neighborhood terrarium enthusiast. Now, let me spin you a web of intrigue as I introduce you to my journey into the magical world of terrariums. Ever since I was a kid, I had a fascination for all things multimedia. Butterflies? Check. Grasshoppers? Absolutely. I even kept ants as pets. No cap. I kept them as pets, not pests. I observed it all. From caterpillars transforming into beautiful butterflies, hammerhead worms feeding in action, and from a single ant queen multiplied to a nation of millions. It was like having front row seats to Mother Nature's tiniest theaters. Through the years, I have been building mini versions of their environment so I can observe these fascinating creatures. Little did I know, I was actually building terrariums. But what exactly is a terrarium? Imagine a self-sustaining ecosystem where plants and small animals coexist in harmony within a container. This concept traces back to the 18th century when Dr. Nathaniel Ward, a botanist, accidentally discovered it while observing a mud chrysalis sealed in a jar. A fern spore inside the jar thrived, revealing the magic of a self-sustaining ecosystem. This surprised Mr. Ward because he had known how grown ferns at all. This led him to the invention of the Warden case, a precursor of the modern terrarium. Then, fern fever overtook Europe. During the Victorian era, the Warden case adorned wealthy homes, offering glimpses of nature within their own living rooms. Although it waned in popularity for quite some time, it regained a renewed interest in the 1970s thanks to indoor gardening and eco-friendly living. Today, post-pandemic, terrariums are once again a hit. From a tiny bottle to a massive life-size terrarium, we can once again bring nature back into our homes. But here's the twist, my friends. Terrariums are not just some decorations, but they are Earth's own R&D labs, concocting up discoveries that could save our planet. Here are some examples. Number one, it demonstrates climate change. Through the years of experience, I realized how delicate these ecosystems are. One time, I placed my terrarium on the balcony, and despite watering often, my plants kept on dying. This was due to the greenhouse effect. Luckily, I could simply open the lid and let the warm air escape. Unfortunately, Mother Earth doesn't have such an easy fix. if too much heat builds up from pollution and climate change without ways to absorb or release it, it will already cause severe consequences. But here's where terrariums become our eco-friendly sidekicks. They act as nature's own lungs, inhaling carbon dioxide, filtering out pollutants, and exhaling fresh oxygen. Imagine scaling this up. Rooftop parks, city green spaces, indoor jungles. The possibilities are endless. In April this year, Manila recorded its hottest temperature, reaching around 41 degrees Celsius. Yet, our very own Arroceros Forest Park, also known as Manila's last slum, remained cooler by 5 degrees thanks to its dense canopy. By integrating more green spaces into our urban environment, we can combat rising temperatures and improve air quality. This is where it comes to my second point. It inspires water cycle innovations. Interesting fact, terrariums might outlive us. I got a terrarium back at home that hasn't been opened in 2 years yet. This doesn't compare to the granddad of all terrariums, tended by David Latimer. He only opened it once in 57 years. This is all thanks to the water cycle. As you can see here, water evaporates from the soil. Then this gas condenses on the glass. Eventually, it will pull together and form a droplet, eventually dripping back down into the soil, essentially making a self-sustained ecosystem. Now, this comes to my second idea. Come to think of it, there is so much vapor in the air around us. What if we can turn ordinary air into drinkable water? Well, thanks to Moses West, who pioneered this initiative in 2015, he developed what is called the atmospheric water generator, also known as the AWG. It absorbs moisture from the surrounding air and converts it into drinkable water. Since then, it's been providing safe and affordable waters for communities that experience drought and natural disasters. Now, this goes to my third and final point, which is my favorite. We can observe biodiversity in action. Back at my humble abode, my 2-year-old terrarium is teeming with life full of action, drama, and suspense. It's like watching a Netflix series for free and without taxes. So, allow me to introduce the main cast of my terrarium. First ones, my backstage crew, my decomposers. These are my springtails and isopods. They work tirelessly cleaning any unsettled dish and convert it into nutrients for the plants. Second, the guardians of the undergrowth, my centipedes. They control the decomposers and any wandering insect in check. Occasionally, a wandering husband spider drops by to lend a helping hand. But wait, I've even got some royalty too. Deep underground, my queen ants are ready to amass an army to conquer the surface. But the plot twist is my vinegar blue, my misunderstood black behemoth. His mission? To control the centipede population, but instead was a massive catastrophe. His digging destroyed the landscape, burying any small plants. His burrows trapped water, depriving other plants of nourishment, killing them in the process. So, with a heavy heart, I had to give him the boot, aka kick him out. So, my friends, let us learn from terrariums, not merely as decorations, but as emissaries of wisdom. This shows that even invasive species, deforestation, and even our lifestyle choices can do such damage to our planet. They teach us that small actions really do matter. Life thrives in the tiniest of corners, and balance is fragile. So, my friends, let us learn from our terrariums, not merely as decorations, but as emissaries of wisdom. Let us be the droplets quenching our planet's thirst, the ants tunneling towards sustainability, and the leaves purifying the air. In the end, it's not about the bugs or the leaves. It's about the world we all create, one small world at a time. Thank you.